Hey, set right, Tbe nigga, set right. It's Mr. The Kid. I'm live from the trench. Hey, let's go. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. I remember all them days I was hungry, back touching my stomach. Jumped off that porch at a young age, had to get me some money. I had to learn this, a lot of niggas around, but them sucker niggas ain't down. It's a lot of niggas that down, but they ain't around. I'm sleeping home to home, talking flow to flow, heart feel pain, I would lose hope. Fuck all these niggas and fuck all these bitches, cause one thing I know that these niggas ain't with us. Only time that these bitches fucking with a nigga when a nigga beneficial. For these bitches I won't benefit them. Late nights I was trapping at the soul. Caught my first child at 17, they were trying to give a nigga a four. What don't break a nigga, make a nigga in my time now. So they finna hate a nigga. If you ain't talking about no paper, we can't come and say, little nigga, you did that, yeah. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. Remember all them crazy days, we was on that hot shit. Stealing hot boxes, running from the cop shit. Standing in front of the store, tryna make a block flip. Posted at the mobile, everybody got a yardstick. So much shit done happened in my life and you wouldn't even know. Cashing fake checks and getting busted at the corner store. Niggas say they want the smoke, got 30 in this 44. Came a long way, my dog, from sleeping on my granny floor. I was broke and fucking, now a nigga got a money flow. Now I'm sleeping in the mansion and that bitch got double dose. Ran through them bags, now a nigga need a couple more. Nigga couldn't make bail, so I had to call my bro. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. Reminiscing about the time when I got jammed up for that bullshit. I ain't even do the shit, but I still stay legit. I ain't running around pointing fingers talking about who did the shit. I'm just gonna beat the shit. King Kong, yeah, I'm confident. I know they hate them mad and they have them pissed, they can't stop the shit. Grew up in the jungle, lion, tigers, bears, all type of shit. Wanna come and try to catch this wave, but this a flight little bit. My nigga came back on the pier, he tryna fight that shit. Tyson shit, boxing shit. You with the feds as fuck you, bitch. Thoroughbred nigga, and remember this some Southside shit. Always speeding where I came from, I can't forget the shit. Now I'm playing in the game, came a long way from the bench. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor.
How's everybody feeling on this Saturday? Yo, I'm hoping everybody doing good. I'm excited about today's show all the way from Atlanta. Yo, Throwback Entertainment in the building. I go by the name of Sion 919. As y'all just seen in the video, y'all see him. He live in the building. We got Patman Da Kidd, a.k.a. Patman. What's going on, bro?
Sir. And man, it's a beautiful day, man. What's going on with y'all out there, man?
Man, we
appreciate you for having me on your podcast, man. This is a wonderful feeling, dog.
Yo, salute, bro. Right there, like y'all doing big things right there. So I see, yo, we done had a couple people from Throwback Entertainment. I like what y'all doing. let's talk about that video we just seen right there, because it's like, yo, y'all kept it real. I like the message in the song. Let's let the people know how y'all came up with that one.
Well, basically, you know, them two, like my bros, like I've been with them for years, like years. So one day we just finally decided to think of a song. And we just came out like, bro, my partner was like, yo, Pat, man, we need to do a song, man. This song, I got this beat. And we can, you know what I'm saying, speak real life shit on it. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna try to make a song out there. I was like, all right, cool. So what should we name the song? He was like, the name of the song should be I Remember. So I was like, okay, cool. So me, my cousin Debo, and my best friend Mr. Lee, which is another artist, you know what I'm saying. He's not signed with the label, but he, you know what I'm saying, he's collabing with us. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, so we decided to shoot the video, shot the video. Well, we recorded the song first. Once we recorded the song, I think probably like 3 days later, we shot the video for it. So we shot the video for it. We basically shot it in the apartments that we came up in.
Right.
So as you can see on the background, my name spray painted on the wall,
right.
Other names and stuff like that. This is where we started it. This is our stumping ground. So we wanted to bring it to our stumping ground and show you folks.
Wow.
We really speaking life story. Like this is not no facade. Like we're not speaking on no type of bullshit, nothing like that. You know,
right.
It's real life facts when it comes to that song.
Yeah, and that's real right there. And I like how y'all took it back to the essence, right? Y'all been rocking for a long time. So let's take it back to the beginning. For the people who might be watching, right? They may not be familiar. Let's let them know where you're from.
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I was born on the south side. I'm actually, you know, from streets of Conley Road. I've been on Conley Road 29 years. Which would be 30 in November. It'll be 30 years. So I've been there on Conley for 29 years. And ever since I was 11, 12, I started my own little thing going on my own little crew, Conley Road Block Boys.
Right.
So once I started that, I carried on with it for years. So I just carried on with it. Then when I just decided to, you know, stick with it, I changed, you know, I got a different nickname. So I go by one of them, you know, it's Patman Da Kidd. I got Sat Right Patman. Then I got Conley Road Baby.
Wow, Conley
Road Baby. That's the name of my mixtape that I'm actually working on right now. So Conley Road Baby will be out very soon.
Okay, so yo, for the people that say I'm actually in North Carolina, a lot of our viewers, they're from all over the world. So let me ask you, right? Because we see Atlanta, we hear the music, right? We hear the music scene. For the people that never been, let's let them know about the South Side. Let's let them know what it was like growing up where you from.
Well, on my side, it's basically like the countryside of Forest Park, but you know, it still got the hood side too. I grew up on the side where, you know, I grew up part of the countryside because of my grandmother. This thing, the same address all my life. So I was really on Conley Road all my life. So therefore, I've been repping Conley Road for years.
Right.
So other than that, I don't see no other side but Conley. Every time you see me, that's what I'm screaming. Every song, like every song that I do, I'm screaming Conley Road Baby. I'm gonna get acknowledged. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing is definitely you're putting it on the map and you're definitely doing it the right way. So let's talk about how you first got into music.
Well, I really took my brother's steps. Like my oldest brother, right now he's well known. He performed for the Super Bowl and everything. He goes by the Trap Commander. He has a song out right now around. It is going out everywhere right now. He has a hit single out called "He Hell." I drug on for my brother. That's who taught me how to rap. Like when I always stood around my brother when he freestyle, either write, go to the studio. I'm with my brother. So it just drug off on me. So I just decided one day to start rapping.
Right.
And when I tried it, first time is you're gonna have your mess up. So I just kept working and working, started writing and writing and writing. Then I started getting better and better. So
wow.
I say about my 16th or 17th year, I started recording for real. I started taking it more serious. Right. So ever since then, I've just been on my music. I've been signed with Throwback Entertainment going on 8 years now.
Wow, 8 years putting in work.
Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you, when you first went to your brother and you let him know you could rap, what was his response to you?
His response was like, keep working, you're gonna get better and better. Now he see that I don't progress a lot. We finna have an actual mixtape together. Me and my 3 brothers, we got a mixtape called Go Brothers.
Wow.
So yeah, we working on that too. Yeah, all of us rap.
Yo, so you the youngest, the middle, or high?
I'm the third child.
Third child. Okay. All right. So how do that feel working on the project with your brother? With your brother?
It actually feel good. I can't even complain. It feel good because I ain't never did a song with my brother, and my brother is actually hot right now. He has records out with Lil Key. He has records out with, he has records out with a lot of folks. As a matter of fact, while I'm speaking right now, Lil Key is actually my cousin. Him and Lil Gotti, his brother, those are my cousins, blood cousins. Like, grew up with each other. They grew up out here in these apartments where I'm at now.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there. So you grew up from a family of music, and I was talking to young Lex. He was saying the same thing. He grew up from a family of music, right? So like, how did that inspire you? I know you said you're looking at your brother, but to see him start from the neighborhood to being, like you said, he's buzzing now. He performed at the Super Bowl, seeing his dreams come true. How did that inspire you as an artist?
It inspired me to go hard. It inspired me to go harder because of the fact that Lex done been through this situation before with the music. So he knows what's going on and he knows exactly what to do. And when it comes down to the music, he knows everything.
Right.
So when he first signed me, when he first signed me, the first song we did is a song called Can't Touch Us. Is me, my cousin Nasty Noon. He an artist too. Nasty Noon. Who else was it? Me, Nasty Noon, my partner Che, and my CEO. So we also did the song that we've been performing and we pushed it. So that's when we start performing at like Dugan's, Ice Bar, type like different kind of spots. We started performing, getting our stuff out there.
Right.
So,
okay.
And yeah, so other than that, without my CEO being there with me, I'm always working.
And that's the thing right there. It's like you already have the drive in you right there. It's like, because it's something that you wanted. So let me ask you, how was it making the transition, and what things did you struggle with in the beginning of your career? It may have been, the bars. Everybody's different. So what were some of the things you struggled with getting into the game at first?
Well, the way I rap now, it took time and practice to rap how I rap now, because I actually the way I rap now, it's a whole different me. Like, I know how to switch my bars up. That's what I was having hard times with at first. When I first started rapping, I was having a hard time switching up my flow. I stuck with the same flow and then I couldn't switch it up. So now that I don't progress and got a lot better, I know how to do it now. I know how to switch my flow up. I can switch my flow up in the verse anytime. Like, you wouldn't even be expecting it. I'm just gonna switch up. Wow. First verse might be sounding like this. Second verse I might come in. Know what I'm saying? I might come in. You might think, you might be like, dang, this boy supposed to be signed with the Migos or something.
Right. And change it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. And that's the thing, yo. There's a lot of Atlanta artists right now buzzing. Atlanta's definitely on the map. What is the scene like out there? Because I know a lot of people from other places now, they feel like, I go to Atlanta, it's going to happen overnight. So how has the scene changed over the years?
I mean, being in Atlanta, it was hard growing up and stuff. It was hard. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the things that I got now because, you know what I'm saying, my family wasn't on it. My grandma was the only one working, so she was trying to keep everything afloat. moms were going through some things, and like everybody goes through problems in life. So
Right.
other to do that, we started, through the years, we started building and getting back more. We started having more family time, getting back together, and
Right.
I don't now that I got to the point where I need to be. This music is life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't finish high school. I should have finished high school because I play basketball. I hoop. I can play ball.
Right.
I can hoop like left hand crazy. But music wise, my music, I take this very serious. I have a passion for music. Like I can listen to anything and catch on to it. I rap off any type of beat. It don't matter what type of beat it is. I'm gonna rap off of it.
Wow.
If I feel a vibe on it and I can catch on to it, I'm gonna start freestyling to it. Then I'm like, dang, say this beat for me. Let me do a song to that.
Right.
That's what type of, that's what I'm on right now. So I'm progressing. It just takes time. It takes time.
Yeah. It's definitely coming together for you though. That's the thing. So you said a powerful thing, like, yo, I gotta connect with the beat and feel it. So what's your beat selection process like? Like what makes you pick a beat like this is the one? I want this beat.
See me, I like them banger type beats. Like I'm more of a street. I'm more of a street type nigga. So you gonna get more bangers out of me than you might catch a couple of. So I might talk about a female here and there. I might switch up, talk about life stuff, but you're gonna hear more street stuff from me. Like I talk about fashion, I talk about my jewelry, I talk about life, I talk about everything. Like I just have fun with this music stuff. It's a passion. I take it serious.
Right. And I respect that. I definitely feel you on that. So let me ask you, you say you played ball, you was playing ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at that time when you was going for ball, was music like was it like a hobby kind of like ball was your main focus at that point? How did you transition over?
Yeah, ball was my main focus at first. But then I seen that wouldn't work, so I always stuck with the music for playing beat. So I was like, my plan A didn't go through playing beat. That's gonna be my next step on my music. I'm gonna start working on my music to get better and try to get in the industry and make it and be to the point where my family don't have to want for nothing no more.
Right. And that's the thing right there. It's like music can change, but like you said, you got to put in the work right there. So getting into the industry, right? What things did you learn? Because it's like, yo, you got the music, then you got the music business. So like, what were some things that you had to learn in the beginning?
Well, with the music always got to be up on point. Like music got to be up to par. Like your mixing and mastering, everything got to sound good. Like everything has to be perfect. Music business, as far as my music business, it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of shaky to me till I really, till I got with my CEO, and my CEO started putting me back up on more stuff. So with my music business, stuff like that, my CEO is helping me out with it.
Right. And that's the thing right there. And it's like, he's definitely knowledgeable. He was breaking a lot of jewels on the show yesterday, breaking down a lot of mistakes that people make and stuff like that. So he's really knowledgeable about the business. So let me ask you, right? I heard you say, yo, you grew up in the neighborhood, right? So a lot of times, people have dreams, whether it might be hooping dreams, it might be NFL dreams, it may be rap dreams. A lot of times people get caught up and they don't make it out. You know what I'm saying? Whether they get, killed or they might get locked up. How did you stay focused and make it out? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you're doing what you wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure it was a process to make it. Won't overnight.
It was a process though, you know what I'm saying? I did go through things too, I was out there in the streets. I got locked up at the age of 17 for my first time. I got locked up. It was tough, you know what I'm saying? Being in jail for my first time, being away from my family and stuff. Then it started, I got out. Probation kind of was messing me up. Then I ended up getting locked up again. So every time I got locked up, I started writing. So I just kept writing and writing and writing and writing. I have songs from back in 2015 that I still, you know what I'm saying? That I still hold on to, songs that I still listen to this day.
Wow.
I took a lot, like, it took a lot out of me because, it was hard. But for me to, to block that out the way and get to where I'm at now, I had to start being more mature and seeing myself as a man. So I'm, at the age of 17, you go to jail, you consider grown. So therefore, I was like, I'm a grown man. I got to get out here. Then I got out. Started taking my music serious, went crazy.
Right.
Started performing, met Lex, start linking up with him, recording at his house downstairs, start performing. And got out there, just now name out there. We got streams going crazy overseas right now. So
Right. And that's the thing that I like about what y'all got going on, right? Because like y'all come from the neighborhood, but it's like y'all turn the negative situation to a positive, and it's like everybody's eating, everybody's winning, and y'all working together. And I noticed that y'all close. It's like a tight knit family amongst y'all
mm-hmm,
squad. So for the brothers that's watching, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a little off base, but it's still real life. It may not be a music question, but it's still a life question. So a lot of
mm-hmm,
brothers, right? They had dreams. They hear the music, like, yo, okay, everybody flossing the cars, the jewelry, dot, dot, dot. But they're in the neighborhood, right? So it feels like their only way out may be the streets. Or they may, I might have to flip something, or I might have to join a gang or whatever. What advice would you give to the young artists that's coming up and they feel like that's their way out? What advice would you give them?
if they want to take it serious and this is what they want to do, I tell them like keep, you know what I'm saying, do it and maintain doing it. Make sure if you're gonna take this serious, like you got to like stay consistent with it. You can't give up on it. It's gonna be a hard trial, but you don't have to go through that to get to where you want to be at. So therefore, I would tell my youngins, y'all want to do this music stuff, and I got youngins that look up to me as a role model because they like my music and they like how I do music.
Right.
I even have the youngins out there reposting my stuff on Instagram and everything. So but I tell them like just grind, stay out there, be consistent, don't get in no trouble. That's my advice to them to keep
Yo,
them above water and to do what they need to do to get to where they need to be.
Yo, and that's real right there. And the thing is, a lot of times, right, we have rappers that say, yo, they rep in the neighborhood, but they can't go back to the neighborhood. Or they might have then brought shame on themselves, or they done did some foulness along the way. So it's good to see, like you said, not only are you repping your neighborhood, you're making an influence and an impact on the kids out there. And now you got the
Yeah.
younger ones looking up to you, the younger ones supporting you. And it's like, yo, to see you doing your dream and your music, how does that feel to know, like, yo, I'm inspiring other people to change their
It
life
feel,
for?
it actually feels good, man, to know that I can put a bug in a person's ear and let them know that again, or get them good confidence on you know what I'm saying, and let them know that this is it's easy. It's hard, but it gets easier once you get the process of doing it. Once you learn how to do it, it won't be hard to you no more.
Right.
I I I really like. I really feel good that I can influence another person to go out there and do some good with their life instead of going out there and harming other people or getting in trouble and they have to go to jail and stuff like that. So I really think that's a good thing on my end.
Yeah, and that's definitely real right there because it's easy to get in trouble, it's easy to get caught
But
up, but
hard to
hard to
get
get
out.
out. Yo, bro.
All
And
right.
that's like as we get older, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little older myself. So it's like I've been
Yeah.
through my trials and turned my life around, but it's like it's always a plus to see a black man walking in his dream and then from that to be successful because we know how hard it is or how it's almost like the hood will pull you back sometimes. It's like they don't want to let you out, but when you finally get out and now you're seeing the fruits of it, like yo, I'm changing people's lives, I'm helping people in a positive way. That's always a good thing because like when we're in that life before, it's like you have that stigma on you, like yo, you're never
Right.
gonna be nothing, or people looking down on you. So now to see the good coming, and now people like, yo, I like what you're doing. That's definitely
Yeah.
a blessing right there. So let's talk about some of your early projects.
Okay.
So like,
Well, let me see. Right now, I'm just now finishing my EP. I got an EP coming out called "The Streets Is Mine." I'm doing volumes of them, so I'm probably do like three of them. But
okay,
I'm going. The way I'm doing it, I'm gonna separate. I'm gonna do "Streets Is Mine" Volume One first. Then I might do Volume Two right after it.
right,
Then I'm gonna drop "Curly Road Baby" mixtape right after the second one. Then I'm gonna come out with the third. I'm gonna come out with the third "Streets Is Mine" Volume Three.
wow,
So I'm really working right now. Like I got songs rolled up. I got a lot, like a whole notebook right now, and my phone right now, like full of rap that I haven't recorded and stuff that I have recorded. So
yo,
I've been working.
yo, and that's the thing. So let me ask you, along the way, when did you know, like, yo, I can do this and I'm good at this? Like, when did it click? Like, yo, you know what? I can change my life around with this. This is something I can do.
I say probably around like 18, 19. 18,
About
19, around that age, yeah. 18, 19, I was like, you know what, I can do this. I really can take this serious now. Like, I see that this is gonna go where I needed to go.
right.
So I'm gonna take it more serious, and this is now see this one I'm at now.
All right. So let me ask you, okay, we put out records, right? We put out
Mm-hmm,
records, we get the response, we get the feedback. What was the
mm-hmm.
first record that you can remember? I'm pretty sure you done put out a bunch of records, but what was one of the first records that you put out and you got
As
a good
far
response?
as far as like solo or with a feature,
And that let's touch on that quick. Did you start solo or did you start with a crew?
I started solo.
Okay, so it'll be a solo record for that one.
My first solo song I did was called Road to Riches.
Road to
That was
Riches.
my first solo song. I recorded it and I started listening to it. Then I like, as I'm listening to, it, I'm like, man, my bars don't got serious. I don't got way better. Like, I'm liking the way that I'm pulling out. You know what I'm saying? How my delivery come out. I love it.
Right.
So I stuck with it and it started going crazy.
Wow. So okay, all right. So now you put it out. You like, yo, my bars is getting there. The work is paying off, right? So at
Yeah,
this
it's paying
time,
off.
who was doing your production?
Oh, my beats now. As far as my beats, I got my homeboy. He's second. I've been on since second grade. Like, this is my close partner. Like, I've been on him for years. He goes by the name of Reed Rich. He's actually signed with Throwback Entertainment himself. He's one of the actual engineers. He's one of the engineers, and he makes the beats and stuff like that. Then the producer who makes and do all that recording and stuff like that. His name is Tbe Patman. He's another one. He's a
Right.
part of 808 Coon Goons Throwback Entertainment. So those are the ones that do. Reed Rich does my beat, and Twig records me and mix and master my music.
Okay. All right. So now you got the team together, but a lot of these people you already knew before going to the music industry, right? These was your peoples before.
Right.
So how does that feel now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all started out one way. Now y'all all doing y'all dreams working together. How does that feel having like your family? Because you got family in the group, but it's like even friends that turn to family over the years. How does that feel to see all y'all progressing together?
Man, all I can say, we came a long way, man.
Right.
We came a long way. Hard work and dedication and staying down with it, man. We really came a long way.
Right. And that's the thing right there, because it's like, yo, it's so easy. Like we said earlier, it's so easy. A lot of people didn't make it. So it's like, yo, to celebrate the moments. It's like you hear a lot of times these groups, they make it, like Mob Deeps and the different types of groups where it's like they make it and they get to a level of success. But it's like they're shouting out their homeboy or my brother that didn't make it, or shout out to this person we lost along the way. And that's most groups. So to have your
Right.
people still there and y'all living and enjoying these moments together, I'm pretty sure that's a beautiful thing. So let's talk about what's the recording process like for you? Like, how do you prepare when you go into the studio?
Well, when I get in the studio, I get the beat played, or if a beat get played, I just go in there and start freestyling, or I might just freestyle a hook, and I take my phone out and write it down so I won't forget it.
Right,
If I like it, I record it, put it on there. If the hook sounds good, I record it. Then I start writing my verses to it. Or sometimes if I don't write, I go in there and just do punching. I just,
right.
if one part sounds good, I keep that part. And if I have to punch in, I punch in again. You know what I'm saying?
Building
But
from there.
but my when I get to record it, it's a whole nother me. Like, I, I'm in the booth. It's okay, Pat. You know what time it is? Go ahead, eat this up. Let's do this. Let's do
Right.
this. We ain't come in the
Wow.
studio to play. Let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. Get it done. Cause I get one song done less than 30 minutes. I get one song done less than 30 minutes. I'm on another song.
Wow. And that's the thing. A lot of people, they make that mistake. They want to sit in the studio 8 hours, 9 hours, and it's like somebody's paying for that. So it's like you
Right.
said, you're going in there maximizing. It's like, yo, I'm not here to chill. I'm here to put in the work. And it's like, and you can see that work ethic because like y'all put out quality work and it's like you're not playing around with it. So like you said, some songs you might feel like, yo, I might write it down. Some songs I might punch in. So what things have you learned over the years, and how has recording got easier the more you do it?
Well, things I learned over the years with that, I like as far as like my recording and stuff like that, learning how to punch in, learning how to do my ins and outs, doing my ins and outs, doing my ad libs and stuff like that. It took time and stuff like that because I had to learn how to do it, and the way that I want to do it, I want to make sure that's the way I wanted to do it, because now the way that I started out my ad libs, that's how I do my ad libs now. I've been doing it since 17. I started doing my ad libs and stuff like that. 13, I just record. Like I just record, start rapping and stuff, and just record. I won't even put no ad libs on there. Nothing. I just like to hear myself. But not to the point where I do my ad libs. I got to hear my ins and outs. Like I like to hear myself, and I'm like, okay, if I like it, I'm keeping it.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And that's the thing right there. So it's like tones and your confidence and stuff like that. The more you do it. So like you said, even down to your ad libs, you already know like, yo, these are my ad libs. So when your fans hear it, kind of, it's almost like, yo, that's Patman. So when they hear it on there, so it's like, yo, it becomes almost like your signature. So it's like, let's talk about that, developing that, because a lot of people, they struggle with the ad libs and they struggle with making a song structure versus spitting 16. How did you learn that process?
Just sitting back, observing, and paying attention to, you know what I'm saying? Paying attention to how other people do their music and how producers, how producers mix and master stuff like that. I learned to try to catch on to it, so I know how to do it myself.
Right. And that's the thing right there. Watching and learning, putting in work and studying, like you said, because you're taking it serious. So let me ask you, if you had to pick 3 people that's been most influential in your career, who would they be?
My CEO, the first lady, which is his wife, and my oldest brother.
Wow. And all family, all ties in
All
together.
family. All family.
That's the thing. So how old were you when you first met young Lex and Lady Lex?
I'm 29 now, so 8 years ago, I was 21. So about 21.
So about 21. And it's like, okay,
about
so
21 years old.
Did you send them like a demo, or how did y'all meet? And like, yo, how did that all come together?
One day I seen him taking his studio equipment out his trunk and bringing it in the house, and I asked him, I'm like, you do music? He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I do music too. Like I rap and stuff. I ain't got nobody but that's behind me. So I'm like, I need somebody that's gonna be behind me and help me get my music out there. Ever since then, he brought me in this house. I listened to some of his beats. I just started freestyling off of him, and he looked at me like, where have you been? Like, where have you been? Like, I need you.
Right.
So I ever since then, I just been with the label, and then been with them for 8 years.
Yeah, and it's taking off, and it's definitely taking off. Y'all doing big things, right? So like you said, so you wowed him. He looking like, yo, where you been my whole life? How was it? How was you feeling? Because it's like, yo, all right, you're an artist. You need somebody to help you show you the game a little bit, or somewhere to record beats and stuff like that. So how did it feel once he moved in, or wherever y'all were, and you see him taking out the stuff, and now the door opens where now you're in, where you have access to the game? How did that feel?
It was a blessing basically just to run into him and get his help to, to build me up to where I'm at now. I really appreciate him. He just don't know how much he like, that's my right hand. Like, home mean a lot to me because he really helped me get back to where I need to be at. He's a real big influence on my life with this music. Like, I really love this guy to death. Like, that's my brother. Like, before this music, CEO, all this stuff, that's my brother.
Right. That's a blessing right there. And that's real right there, because like you said, it's like, yo, you're looking for something, you find them, and y'all connect, and it's authentic. And 8 years later, y'all still rolling strong and stuff like that. Did you know in the beginning the connections and the knowledge he had, or did you just think, yo, he just do music? Did you know how connected and how involved he
I,
was in the music?
I didn't know until I really just like when I really started being around him more, and he finally came out and told me what the fuck was going on. So I finally was like, yeah, okay. So I was like,
Right.
all right, cool. He started telling me more and more about how his music life and his lifestyle when he was signed with, Universal and all this stuff. Like they telling me how that shit went. So you know what I'm saying. Other than that, yeah, that my boy. That my boy.
Yo, and that's real right there. Y'all got a banger that y'all just dropped as well. I think it's a remix to a different song, Dipping and Dabbing.
Yeah, it was a remix to Dabbing and Flipping. We got a song called Dabbing and Flipping we got out too, but the Dipping and Dabbing is the one. That's the one.
Yo, that's definitely a banger right there. So let's talk about how did y'all come up with that concept? And on the first one, I know this is a remix. So let's walk through the original to how y'all wound up remixing and putting it back out.
Okay, the first one, I'm gonna tell you about the first one. Dabbing and Flipping. We was sitting downstairs one day, and the beat was playing. So he was like, "Check this out. We gonna do a song." He was like, "I want you to come out with a song. I want you to come out with the remix. Like, yeah, I want you to come out with a song." And I was like, "All right, cool. So how you want?" He was like, basically like try to mix it up with the dab and try to, you know what I'm saying, with the trap life. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see him. So I was like, you know what? I got something for it. I wrote the as you were playing the beat, I wrote the hook down. Then I told him to start the beat over. When he started the beat over, I rapped the hook for him. And he was like, oh yeah, that's it right there. So he wrote a verse to it. I wrote a verse to it. And we went and recorded it. I say probably we went and recorded a couple of days after we wrote the song. We went and recorded it, and we linked up with the cameraman, and he shot the video for us.
Right.
So we actually shot 2 videos in one day that day. We shot a video. We got a song called Hawking Niggas together. Me and him got a song. CEO got a song called Hawking Niggas together.
Right.
That's another song that I'm going crazy on too. He went crazy on it too.
Wow.
But that's another song that really made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm hard. I got it. This is it. Pat,
right.
Kill them folk, bro. This your time.
Wow.
So but Dabbing and Flipping, that was like just like a quick song. Like, okay, there was something quick I thought of. Let's knock this out.
Right.
Drop the video. We dropped the video for it. Then one day we decided, because my partner sent me a beat, and we decided to do the song. He was like, we need to come out with a remix to Dabbing and Flipping.
Right.
So I was like, okay, like, you know what? We're gonna name this one Dipping and Dabbing and stuff. Like, all right, I'm gonna do the hook to it. And he said, all right, I'm gonna write, and we just collabed and wrote the hook together. So I come in on the first 4 bars, he'll jump in on the next 4. I come in on the next 4, he'll come in on the next 4. Then we did the verses like that.
Right.
That Dipping and Dabbing, that one right there. That one right there. I swear that one hard. That song hard.
Yeah. And that song, the energy on that one right there, and the chemistry y'all got. How long did it take y'all to form that chemistry where y'all can bounce off each other like that?
That song right there was the actual first time we ever tried to collab on the song like that. That was the first song we ever did collabing like that, like splitting verses.
Right.
We were like that back and forth. That like I don't know what really made us think about doing it, but we just like, okay, let's try it. We tried it. It came out perfect.
Wow, and it's working. Did y'all get to perform that one yet?
Yeah, that song right there, we don't perform that song plenty of times. Yeah,
okay.
that song hot right now. That song hot. That's a song that's going crazy overseas right now.
Yeah, and that's the energy on that song. I definitely like that one. I like the video as well. Did you get to take the trip with them to Florida this week?
No, as a matter of fact, they just got back. They just walked back in the door.
Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering if y'all got to perform that one down there, but you said y'all performed at other places. So what's been the feedback to the record?
Everybody like it. Like, we get reposts on it and everything. Like, the video right now, if I'm not tripping, I think the video is still like at 25K.
Right.
Yeah, the video went. That video don't went up. Like that video jumped up quick. Once we started promoting and pushing it more, it went up.
Right, and it's definitely a banger right there. I got a club banger. So, did y'all get to perform that in the A, and did you perform that back around your way out there yet?
Huh? Say that one more time.
Oh, my fault. Did you get to perform that record back in Atlanta, and did you get to perform it on the South Side, or where did you perform it in Atlanta?
We performed it on the South Side. We performed on the West Side. We performed downtown. We performed different spots. That song right there, we performed that song at different spots. We performed it at like bonfires. We performed it at little events and stuff like that. And we had a release party. We had a release party for it and everything.
Oh, okay. So, and it's definitely taken off. So it's like the release party, right? How was the response there, and what type of crowd did y'all get?
It was a lot of people at that release party. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like it was more than I expected.
Right. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. I posted on Instagram. This thing, I started getting DMs out there. Like folks DMing me, folks calling my phone, texting me. When it is. Okay, we pushing up. Let me know when we need to meet up. Meet up time. It's like 20 cars in the parking lot. We 20 cars deep.
Already before the show even start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So what's been some of your best memories from some of the shows you've done so far?
My best memory, my first performance. My first performance was doing the Can't Touch Us with the whole gang. That was my first time like experience my performance, and it just from there it took off. I love it. Like it's a passion. Like my memory, but I got another memory too. Like just being around, just being around CEO and them. You know what I'm saying? Besides the music and stuff like that, living life, just having a good time.
Right.
It just, I really enjoy it, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there. Life is short, so it's like create memories because they last forever. So you said y'all shot 2 videos that same day with the dipping and dabbing?
Yeah, the dipping and dabbing. Now we only shot one that day. We shot 2 and we did dabbing and flipping. We did that and another one called Hawking Niggas. Okay,
Hawking Niggas and dabbing and flipping. Okay, so what was it like on the set for the new one, for the dipping and dabbing? Like, what was that like, and because I'm pretty sure it was a time had passed. What did you learn going into the second one versus the first one?
The first one was just a tad, just to see how it was gonna go, just to see if we was gonna push how this one pushed it. But right. Dipping and dabbing got more views than dabbing and flipping.
Right.
So the dipping and dabbing, we started with dipping and dabbing, just took off with that one.
Yeah. And it's definitely rocking, yo. If you want to throw to it right quick, I got it queued up. If you want to throw to it, we'll play it right quick.
Go ahead.
All right, so you can introduce it real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Tbe Patman Da Kidd, man. And this is one of our hit singles, Dipping and Dabbing, featuring my CEO, Young Let. Throwback Entertainment. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. Y'all give me some good feedback on it. Let me know how y'all like it.
All right, and here we go.
Hey, Kid, hey, that right, man. Color on paper. Let's go. Let's go.
Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm speaking true like a pastor. I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in a Raptor.
Hit the fire ready for the wheel. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's to the kid that shit.
Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm speaking true like a pastor. Bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in a Raptor.
Hit the fire ready for the wheel. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's to the kid that shit.
Color on trapping, we making it happen. My nigga by that and busted out the plastic. Ripping the go, bitch, so swerving through traffic. Play with that cat and that shit can get tragic.
What you wanna do, little bastard? I'm your master. Talk too much like a pastor. Drummers on my neck like flip. I'm the shit. Cover that nigga too bitch.
Roll up a band while them niggas be capping. Don't see the swingle from all of this trapping. Big boy truck, I pull up in a Raptor. Black and yellow, but I call it the Raptor.
Big man rolls in my motherfucking chain. I'll be through with my bitch Billy Jean. All these niggas wanna be in between. Dabbing and flipping, you know what it means.
Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like the pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the rapper. Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like a pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the rapper. Get the fire red with a whip. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's to the kid that shit. Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like a pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the rapper. Get the fire red with a whip. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's in the kid of shit. Let's in the kid of shit. 100 round drum and I'm not gon' miss. Hug a nigga like a hog guy, you a bitch. TBE nigga and you know say lit. Hey, bitch, we gon' pop my shit. 50K large, that's a lot of my wrist. Selling these bags, got a young nigga rich. Got the money, call a nigga, don't say shit. Hold up. Net B look like ice cream block. Net 2 gold, so you know it got a lot. She dipping and dabbing with ass and no jeans. In the back seat with a big ass beam. So they look fool, I don't whip up a brick. Back in the love, trapping hit after hit. No trapping Scott, but I swear that it's it. Crispy blue hunters and lubricant heat. Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like the pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the raptor. Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like a pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the raptor. Get the fire red with a whip. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's to the kid that shit. Dipping and dabbing through traffic, killing these bastards. My team gon' cause a disaster. I'm thinking too like a pastor, bitch, I'm a trapper. I'ma pull up in the raptor. Get the fire red with a whip. Diamonds on my neck that drip. Suicide door that flip. Let's to the kid that shit.
All right, we got a comment in here from Betty Newton. Said my twin we was lit. So I think that's your twin, or that's Lex.
Oh yeah, that's one of the. Nah, that's my twin right there. That's my that's Hazel IB. That's another TB artist.
Okay, salute to Hazel. I definitely heard a lot about her, Hazel IB. So salute to her as well. So okay, yo, let's talk about the EP you working on now. What type of sound can the people expect from that joint?
Y'all gonna get a lot of street music from me. It's gonna be like y'all gonna get some trap. Y'all might get some trap music from me. Y'all might get some music to me talk about my swag and stuff. Y'all gonna get some music to me talk about life. Y'all gonna get a lot of stuff. I'm gonna just give y'all a mixture. I'm gonna only put like 6 songs on there, but it's gonna be a mixture. So you're gonna hear every category that I just told y'all gonna hear.
Okay. Yo, is there any features on the joint, or just you on this one, or you got some features?
I got a feature with Fat White Debo. I got a feature with Young Lex. I got a feature with Hazel IB, and then the other 3 is just me.
Okay, and that's real right there. Since she just chimed in, right? I'm definitely looking forward to speaking with her as well. Let's talk about how because she's like one of the first rappers on the team, right? Female rapper. Okay, so yo, how is that like? And let's talk about the record y'all got coming.
She the hardest female rapper that we got on the label. She's the truth. I don't care what nobody say. I can put my money up on my twin. She's gonna eat a beat up without no problem.
Wow. She from the A as well?
Yeah, she's from Chicago, but she grew up in the A.
Grew up in the A. All right. Okay. So how did that come together? So they, she comes on the team. Was she there first? Were you there first? How did that happen?
She was there first. Then I joined the label next. I was the second artist.
You was the second artist. So all right, now you meet Young Lex, right? You join the label. Now they say, yo, we got a female artist. What was your thoughts when you first heard her? What was your the first thing that went through your mind when you first heard her?
Say that one more time. I apologize, man.
Nah, you good.
Say that one more time.
All right, now when you first heard her, when the first time you heard her spit or you heard one of her records, what was going through your mind when you first found out she's your label mate?
I've been knowing Betty since we were in middle school, so I've been doing she can rap. It just back then we ain't taking it a lot serious, but now we taking it more serious. Both of us don't progress a lot. She's fine. Like I can't put nothing past her. She's the hardest female rapper that we got on label.
Wow. Yeah, that's dope right there. And I'm definitely looking forward to that one. What's the name of the record y'all got together?
We got a song called All About a Bag.
All About a Bag.
Yeah.
And I could just imagine the energy just from the title. I can imagine the energy on that one. So it's like I see you do a lot of turning up. Like, what part of the being an artist do you enjoy most? Is it the writing process? Is it recording, or is it being on the stage?
Man, being on the stage. Being on stage in front of a lot of people, because I ain't never had stage fright. So every time I get on the stage, like I'm gonna show my ass on the stage.
Right.
Like
So
it's a thousand, like it's more than 10,000 people in the crowd. I'm gonna show my ass.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the most, like when it comes to me performing, that's the most exciting thing to me. I get on stage, they're like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of people in front of me. Okay, come on, Pat, let's put this out here. Let's show people how I do it.
Wow.
That's how I am.
Okay, so were you always like that, or did you progress over the years? Did it get easier, or is like
I was always like that. I was always like that. I get on the stage with my brother and be his hype man. Oh yeah, so I always been like that.
Yeah, and that's dope right there, because a lot of times artists they can't push the record over, but it's like, yo, I'm looking at the videos, I'm seeing the different footage of you guys, and it's like, yo, the energy is high level almost. It's like, yo, then like I said, I had Sack Right Debo up here. And it's the same thing with his energy. So it's like all y'all together, I'm pretty sure, like, yo, when y'all got a show, right? Y'all on the way to the show in the pregame. What's going through your mind? How y'all turning up? And like, yo, what are y'all thinking? It's 15 minutes to showtime. What's Patman doing?
Hey, Debo, bro, hey, you already know what time it is, right? Debo already on go. You already know. We put one in the air before we go in there. So we walk in the club, it's a whole new situation. It's just party animals come out of.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So all right. Let me ask you, how many places have you been outside of Atlanta doing your music so far?
I done been to Brooklyn, New York. I done got my song played in Club Privileges. It's a strip club down there. I got my song played down there. Dope. I done been to South Carolina. I done been to Chicago, California, Denver, Las Vegas, and them really basically.
Okay, and them big cities right there. All about the bag. Gonna be that motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, twin. You know what's going on. You know it. You know it.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. So let me ask you, out of the cities that you've been to, or the states that you've been to, what were some of the ones that you enjoyed the most?
New York, I really enjoyed. I'd love to go back to New York. New York, California, I had a ball in California. I'd love to go back to California. And I could do Las Vegas too, but I go to Vegas, I'd be want to go gamble and get on machines and stuff like that, trying to win me some money. I ain't worried about my music right now. When I get down there, it's whole different stuff. But when they go to California, stuff like that, I'm trying to push my music out, because I want folks in California to fuck with my music. I want folks down here to mess with my music. In New York, they already mess with my music. I got folks up there in New York still playing my shit. They call my phone, music playing in the background still. Like, but hey, this my song. But twin, you just don't understand. This is my song. Like, but I listen to this song every day. This is a motivational song.
Wow. Yeah. And as a creative artist, how does that feel, bro? Inspiring people all over, all the way up in NY. That's about 10, 12-hour drive from there. So to know that you inspiring people out there.
Man, it just felt good, because I got my homeboys down there that I met down there. I got them posting my stuff, listening to my music. They people even listening to it. I got females down there in New York that I don't even know they listening to my music, making twerk videos off of it.
Wow. Yeah. And that's the thing right there. It's like, you can't pay for that. That type of promotion and that type of love is like something that every artist needs. So it's like, you got, like, that's the right city, because they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. You repping the A, and that's the thing. It's like you still got an A sound. You're not changing your sound, but it's like to see people all around the world receiving it and appreciating the music. I know that's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very good feeling. Yeah, I already know. So, all right, let's talk about the last three. You said it's 3 joints with you by yourself. Let's talk about those records right quick.
The last 3 I got by myself, I got the song called "Still That." I'm shooting a video for that after I get off this podcast interview. I'm shooting a video for that, because my cameraman on the way. I'm shooting a video for that tonight. And I got another song that I got by myself. I got another song that I got by myself called 007, which is the song that that's one of the songs that I was supposed to be talking about on here too. Double O
Right.
Seven is the song. 007, I don't like how I came up with 007. I like James Bond. I'm a James Bond fanatic. I love 007 anything. From the
Right.
video game on Nintendo 64, anything. You can't tell me nothing about James Bond. I'm gonna come back I'm gonna come back hard by James Bond. So
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I wrote the song when I was locked up because I was incarcerated for about 3 months. I was locked up back in January, February, March.
Right.
Got out like the end of April. So I wrote the song in jail. And when I rapped it to my roommate stopped me in the middle of my song and told me to rap it over. He said, "Bro, you don't know how hard you just rap. You just went. Rap that one more time." I rapped it one more time. I rapped it one more time for him. He said that was it right there. So when you get out of here, man, you better go drop that, man. Do the video for it and everything. He said, "Man, when I get out, I better see the video." I said, "I'm gonna have to drop for my boy when I get out, man." So I dropped the song once I got. I said 3 days later, I went to the studio and dropped the song. That was it.
Wow. And it's been history ever since. So it's like, yo, is a video coming for that one down the road too, or?
Yeah, that's the next video.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
actually shoot the. I'm actually me and my CEO been sitting back thinking of a way how we gonna shoot that video. How I'm gonna shoot the video. I was thinking of shit like as far as me putting on a tuxedo or something like that, get my hair braided to the back, and you know what I'm saying. With the James Bond and the tie on, get one of my folks to pull up in one of their little foreign cars, and I use their foreign cars as a prop. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yo, that'd be dope right there, yo. And that's the thing, like James Bond, definitely legendary right there. Even from GoldenEye, all types, all the way back, James Bond always been dope. So nobody's doing that, and it's creative if you can twist that in the video and make it, pan it out where it's like, yo, you can make it happen. So tonight, let's talk about the video shoot tonight, and I ain't gonna hold you too long then if you got to shoot after this. But let's talk about the shoot you got going on tonight. What can people expect?
Well, this video, I'm trying to really drop this video ASAP because they've been waiting on this video for the longest. And I dropped this on way before I got incarcerated. I dropped this video. I want to go on and drop the video. Now I've been waiting on my cameraman. He's been busy. Now I finally got him on 3 days. So he wanted to shoot it for me today. I already got the scenes where I'm gonna shoot it at and everything. Basically, this is a trap song. So I'm gonna shoot it at one of the little stores that my folks gonna be posted at on Cunley. I'm gonna shoot a scene down there. Then I'm gonna go in front of my partner truck. I'm gonna shoot a scene out there.
Wow, that's dope right there. So that's dope. Definitely be looking forward to that as well. You said it was another one that we didn't with you by yourself. It was 007. The one
007, still that.
Still that.
And I got another song that I'm working on. I haven't dropped it yet.
Okay.
But I'm working on it still. Like I got it. All I gotta do is go record it. I'm working on another song called "Don't Love Nobody." Basically, like I'm telling you how the streets don't love nobody, but I give you a snippet of the hook. They'll be like, "It's true saying in the streets that they don't love nobody. So I keep a 223 if I have to catch a body. Niggas claiming they your beast, but they don't scare nobody. If the feds come scoop you up, you'll tell on everybody. On the chase for cash, I can't be worried about everybody. Made it to, you know what I'm saying? That's just something. I'm finna. The verse is hard. Like, so you got to hear it on the beat. Like the beat I got for it is crazy. It's crazy. My homeboy made it. It got the pianos in the background. It sounds so good.
Yeah, and that's real right there. And the thing that I like you talking about real subjects right there, because the streets don't love nobody. A lot of times,
too much going on in the street. Too many people dying. Too many folks getting locked up. It's just like life ain't how you expect it to be and how perfect you want it to be. Because everybody gonna go through trials and tribulations in life. So, but yeah, as far as losses and stuff like that, I don't take a lot of losses. So this right here really made me make this song. I lost my brother Dave, my homeboy Mexico, and a couple more of my homeboys. So I really thought about them on this song and made this song.
Right, and that's the real thing right there. So let me ask, right, for the people that's watching, up and coming, artist, businessman, right? To the Black youth out there, right? Whether Black youth, young adults, whatever, right? There's a lot going on. Injustices, police killing us, Black on Black crime, stuff like that. Yeah. What message do you got for the people out there, bro?
I just want all that to stop, like all the black on black violence, killing each other and stuff like that. We got to stop, cause at the end of the time, at the end of the day, we need each other, man. Like all us black folks is already getting labeled in the system. You know what I'm saying? We're already getting racial profile. They already think that all black people are troublemakers. But in the end of the day, black people are very educated people. So you can't put that past no black person. I I really feel that like this world it'll get better one day, man. But right now we still going through it as far as this pandemic, so like that, racial profile, all this stuff is still going on right now. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. So, you know, it's just like I'm just hoping everything get back right and how it's supposed to be. But like everything ain't the same no more.
Nah, it ain't the same. The thing is, it's like, like I said, from when I was out there, one thing I'm noticing is like it's always been going on, but it's like we didn't have the social media, we didn't have the phones, but now it's in your face. So it's like some people, they look like, yo, this is going on, and it's like, yo, they've been killing us, or they've been beating us up or mistreating us and stuff like that. So being inside, I did a little time as well. Let's talk about that for the young people on the outside looking in, right? A lot of times they make it seem like it's cool, like a badge of honor, like, yo, you gotta go to jail when you come home, or people make songs about it and they glorify it, right? What is it really like for the people that's looking like, yo, like, I never been. You've been in there, yo. What would you tell them is like really on the inside in
there? I don't even know how to put it, man. Like I just don't know, like life hard, man. Life hard. Like my life is very hard. Like I done been through a lot in life. So I mean, it's just a lot to talk about. Like I feel like if I really get out there and express it, like I might shed a tear about it, man. Because it's like I've really been through a lot.
Wow. And that's the thing. Like you've been through, you got a testimony, you got a story. One day, I know a lot of times, a lot of artists, they do the biopics and stuff like that. Is something down the road you might do, like make a book or make a movie about your life?
I want to do a documentary about my life, but that's gonna be a long down the road, though. I'm gonna do a documentary about my life story.
Okay.
Along so with this music and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You've been getting the footage already. You started collecting the footage.
Yeah, I got a homeboy named Zay. He be coming over doing a little documentary for me. He got a couple of footages for me. He got to come back and do some more footages for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still in the working process on that too.
All right, it's all good. Let me ask you, when you get the video and everything done, would you come back up here on the show again and rock with me again?
Of course.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Of course, ain't nothing but love, man. Ain't nothing but love, bro. Like you show me a lot of love by even putting me on this podcast, so I ain't got nothing but respect, and I'm gonna show the same love back. I get on any show anytime you need me to get on, bro.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, bro. And one thing I want to get with Buddha about, I want to try, because I've done it like probably in the beginning, but I haven't done it in a while. Maybe get like the team up here, where it's like 6 or 7 of y'all at one time.
Right.
Yeah, I get to chop it up here and really like get to go into it, where it's like we can really talk and y'all can let them really know the unit and what y'all stand for and what people can expect. But again, I know you got the video and all that, the video shoot. I don't want to hold you. Is there anything that we might have needed to talk about tonight that I might have skipped over or I might have missed so far?
Not really. You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing. Everything. Okay. They got everything they need to know about me.
All right. So again, we definitely set it up down the road when you get the video and all that, and come back, and then maybe even you, Hazel I Beast, could come up and talk about your record when y'all release that as well. So we're trying to put that together as well. All right, you got any shout outs, anything you want to do before we sign off?
Yeah, I got a couple shouts out, man. Shouts out to everybody out there. Shouts out. First, I want to give my first shout out to God, man, for even putting me in this position to be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, man, I want to thank my bro. I would say this how you pronounce the name or something, right?
Right. Yeah, Sion.
Okay,
yeah.
My boy Sion. I want to give a shout out to my boy Sion 919, man. I really appreciate you for even having me on your podcast tonight, man. Like that was a blessing for you to even put me on here. Wow. And I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out the label too, man. Shout out to Back Entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CEO, the First Lady. Shout out to Set Right Debo, Hazel IB, came to call. Shouts out to the whole gang, man. We in here, man. That's all I can say. Hey.
Yeah. And that's the thing, yo. I love y'all energy, yo, and I love what y'all stand for, and I love what y'all doing. And most importantly, I love that Black unity, bro. So
Yeah,
tonight,
right.
I know you're doing the video. I hope everything goes successful and everything is great. But I'm looking forward to seeing the video on the other end. But I know
Yeah,
you're
you
doing
gonna see
good
it.
music. Yeah, I know you're doing good music. So I know it's gonna be a banger. And I know that
Yeah.
y'all future is bright, yo, because y'all got the right team and y'all got the right connections in place. So it's only up from here. I think he was saying Janet Nicole is at 100K. Then you
Yeah.
said the Dipping and Dabbing at 25K. So I look forward to seeing Dipping and Dabbing hit 100K. Then go
Yeah.
on to 500,000 and y'all get the plaques and all that. But it's like, yo, I'm definitely a fan of y'all music. And I'm definitely a fan of the unity y'all have in the team and the family that y'all put together. And I'm like I said, I'm in North Carolina, but anything I can do down here to help push the movement or support, yo, I'm always here. Anytime y'all want to reach out, you can hit me up or go through Buddha, however we do it, bro. But I want to salute y'all for job well done, Black excellence, yo, and making it happen. I'm going to throw back to the first video we played when we signed out, but I also want to thank everybody that tuned in, whether they watched it on the live or they catch it on the playback. Be sure to check out Patman's movie. I'm over there tripping because I'm trying to pull your joint up. Let them know where they can find you. I'm trying to pull that up.
Okay, y'all can find me on YouTube. Y'all can type in Conley Road Patman, or you can type in Young Lex. You can still find Dipping and Dabbing under there. You can find more songs on my own. When you type in Conley Road Patman, you can find more songs. And you can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Apple Music. I'm on all platforms right now. Dipping and Dabbing is on all platforms right now. Y'all go get that. Find me on Instagram at Patman Da Kidd. Facebook, Tbe_Patman Da Kidd. Y'all can find me on that.
Okay. And that's the thing. I was trying to pull it up, so my words was all over the place. So it's Conley Road Patman. They can find more music there as well.
Yeah.
All right, and that's CONLEY Road.
ROAD space Patman.
I bet. And then, like you said, on all on music platforms, they can find you under Patman Da Kidd as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if y'all need the y'all features collabs, how do that work? Do they go through you, go through the label, or
they go through the label. They go through the label. You can find them on the Throwback Entertainment. On the Throwback Entertainment, you can find all the songs, TV, and however you want to put it, you Throwback Entertainment, you'll find us.
Okay, that works. And I think on your Instagram is linked to the label, right? On the
yes, it's linked
in the bio. Okay, so if y'all hit them up on Instagram at the one that's on your screen, if you're trying to get a feature or collab or book them, tap into that link, the TBE link right there, and then they can set that up. Definitely dope music, dope artists, good brother, dope energy, yo. I appreciate you coming up here. Appreciate your story.
I appreciate you for having me, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Yo, that's love right there. And we thanks for everybody watching. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. This is the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. Y'all be safe this weekend. Love.
Let's go.
Hey, set right, Debo nigga, set right. It's Mr. The Kid. I'm live from the trenches. Hey. Yeah, let's go. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Trying to get off all them dime, and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. I remember all them days I was hungry, back touching my stomach. Jumped off that porch at a young age, had to get me some money. I had to learn this, a lot of niggas around, but them sucker niggas ain't down. It's a lot of niggas that down, but they ain't around. I'm sleeping home to home, talking flow to flow, hard feel pain, I was losing hope. Fuck all these niggas and fuck all these bitches, cause one thing I know that these niggas ain't with us. Only time that these bitches fucking with a nigga when that nigga beneficial. For these bitches, I won't benefit them. Late nights, I was trapping at the soul. Caught my first child at 17, they were trying to give a nigga a four. But don't break a nigga, make a nigga in my time now. So they finna hate a nigga. If you ain't talking about no paper, we can't come and say, little nigga, you did that, yeah. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Trying to get off all them dime, and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. Remember all them crazy days, we was on that hot shit, stealing hot boxes, running from the cop shit, standing in front of the store, tryna make a block flip. Posted at the mobile, everybody got a yardstick. So much shit done happened in my life and you wouldn't even know. Cashing fake checks and getting busted at the corner store. Niggas say they want to smoke, got 30 in this 44. Came a long way, my dog, from sleeping on my granny floor. I was broken fucking, now a nigga got a money flow. Now I'm sleeping in the mansion and that bitch got double dose. Ran through them bags, now a nigga need a couple more. Nigga couldn't make bail, so I had to call my bro. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor. Reminiscing about the time when I got jammed up for that bullshit. I ain't even do the shit, but I still stay legit. I ain't running around pointing fingers talking about who did the shit. I'm just gonna beat the shit. King Kong, yeah, I'm confident. I know they hate them mad and they them pissed, they can't stop the shit. Grew up in the jungle, lion, tigers, bears, all type of shit. Wanna come and try to catch this wave, but it's a flight little bit. My nigga came back on the pier, he tryna fight that shit. Tyson shit, boxing shit. You with the feds as fuck you, bitch. Thoroughbred nigga, and remember this some Southside shit. Always feeding where I came from, I can't forget the shit. Now I'm playing in the game, came a long way from the bench. I remember all them days, ain't had nowhere to go. I remember all them days, sleeping on the floor. I remember all them days, posted at the stove. Tryna get off all them dime and we on go. A nigga wanna come and test it, tell him burn the smoke. Somebody need to say the hood, it don't even got no hope. I'm tryna come up for my niggas, take them round the globe. Cause them niggas I was with when I was on the floor.